All right, my friends, what kind of coin is this? It's a penny. So pennies, we know, are made of mixed metal, but copper is the outer layer, and that's why it has kind of a reddish tint. Here's a real live penny. And every penny has a date or a year right there. So this giant penny that I've been using, the year it was made is 1988. And for this experiment, you can use any penny, but I'm going to use older pennies. Older pennies before 1982, way before Miss Hannah was born. Those pennies have the most amount of copper in them, so it might work best with this experiment, but we'll have to see. Okay. So first thing you need is a bowl and then a towel. And I'm using an old rag, so if it gets dirty, it doesn't really matter to me, but you may want to use something that you don't care about a whole lot, or maybe a paper towel, something like that. So what I'm going to do is, there's Jilly and Oso. I'm going to put, how about 4 or 5 pennies. This penny, that's from 1983, so I'm going to do even older pennies. This penny is from 1979. I use that one. I had older ones. 1974. Whoa. 1980. 1981. 1976. Now, if you have newer pennies, then maybe this will take longer. Maybe not. I think that we'll just have to wait and see. So, once you have your pennies laid down in your bowl, you're going to take white vinegar. It smells like Easter eggs to me, but it's something we use a lot in our classroom when we make our potions. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour vinegar all over so the towel gets really wet, and we want a saturated towel. That means really wet. I think it's gonna soak all the way through. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some salt. I'm going to sprinkle some salt onto the pennies. And then I'm going to put a little bit more white vinegar. That's a lot. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more white vinegar. Just to make sure it's really wet and saturated. Oh yeah. Okay. Now, I don't see much happening to my pennies yet, but let's wait and see. I want to hear what happens to yours. It's not going to happen instantly, but wait and see. Keep these for at least 24 hours, but you can keep them even longer to see the changes, and then we'll talk later about the changes we see.